Hi, welcome to Madras Academy. Today we are going to give the short introduction about the PHP. What is PHP? What is web designing? And what is web development? These are all the topics we are going to start. Before that, I will give this short introduction about PHP and then we'll design one HTML web page, and using that web page, how to communicate with PHP, we'll see that. What is PHP? PHP is initially named as personal homepage, or we can call as a hypertext preprocessor or professional homepage. It is a server-side scripting language. It is open source. It is free to download the software. It is very simple and easy to learn and use. It used to create a both web designing and web development. It is a tag-based language. The file extension of PHP is .php. PHP code is executed in a server. Without server, we are not able to execute the PHP code, and it can interact with many database. In web page, we have two types. One is static content web page, another one is dynamic content web page. What is static content web page? Using HTML and CSS, if you are going to create any one of the web page, that web page is called as a static content web page. It is only the front end, okay, not a back end. It is only the front end, okay. And whatever the informations we are having in that web page, we can able to see that information. Okay, so for example, if you are going to see any one of the product, okay, I'm going to purchase one book, Java book or PHP book, like that, okay, but I can get the information, but I'm not able to purchase that books through the online, okay, because that is a static content web page. Only I can get the shop name, shop address, and the product price. Only that informations I can able to collect using this static content web page, okay. But if it is a dynamic content web page, we can pass the request and we are receiving the response from the server, client and the server side, okay. I can purchase that book through the online. Okay, that kind of web page is called as a dynamic content web page. Client and the server communication is possible in this dynamic content web page. In static content, it is not possible. This is only the front end application, and dynamic content is a back end application, and using this back end, we can communicate with your database back end application, back end also. Okay, so here this applications cannot directly communicate with the database. Okay, so we need any one of the business logic method. We need to write any one of the business logic method, including with HTML and CSS. We need to add any one of the business logic method code to connect with the database. Okay, so in this topic we are going to learn about PHP now. So PHP is a business logic method code. Okay, so using this PHP, how to communicate with your HTML and CSS web page, and how using this PHP, how to communicate with your database, everything we'll see here. Okay, so whatever the request we are passing from the client and the server side, we are getting the response, request and the response immediately. Na? So that kind of web pages is called as a dynamic content web page. Okay. If you learn PHP language, in PHP, we are having different frameworks. Okay. And using this framework, we can develop the applications. And what is framework and why we need to use this framework, we'll see that. And in PHP, we are having a framework such as Laravel, Cake PHP, Coordinator, Symfony, okay, like this kind of frameworks, and we are having some different framework also. I mentioned only the 4 names here. So this is advanced technology, and it is an MVC pattern, model view control. Using this framework, how to develop the applications, we'll see one by one. And first we will complete the basics of PHP, and what are the softwares we are going to use and how to install, how to write the code, we'll see that. Okay. PHP software. So here, this is a website. Okay, go to this website directly and download the PHP software. And here I'm using XAMPP. Okay, XAMPP. Okay, and if you go to this website, Apache Friends Group website, and here you will be getting 8.2 version. This is the latest version. You just download this software and install it in your system. And in my system I already installed, and this is a software. Once you installed, we are having a embedded MySQL database server also here. Okay, and no need to install the database separately, and only this software we need. And once you installed, how to start the server and everything I will tell you, and how to create the web page, everything will see that. And this is one of the software. You have to download it and install it in your system, and we don't have any procedures here. And just download it and click that software and install it. Okay. And then for an editor, here I'm using visual code studio editor. Here I'm using, and this is a website link. You just go to this website and download. For this is my window I'm using, so I'm downloading here. Download for window, so click here, and it will download the software like this. Okay, so only this two software we are going to use it. One is XAMPP and Visual Code. This is the editor, and using this editor only I'm going to create the HTML page and as well as PHP page also. Okay.